Hi, this is Heather. Today I'm going to show you how to do this flat bobble shell stitch pattern. And all you need to do is you're going to alternate rows. You have a row of the bobble shells, and this is a flat bobble. It's not the typical one that sticks out on your fabric. So we're going to do a row of bobble shells, and then you're going to alternate with a row of 3 double crochets in that chain 3 space of the shell. And so those are the only 2 rows that you'll be repeating throughout this piece. Started with a chain of 23, and with an eye hook, this piece is 7.5 inches wide, and you use a multiple of 4 stitches plus 3. So first we're going to start with doing 1 double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So do 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into that 4th stitch and do a double crochet. Pull through 2 loops and pull through the remaining 2. And we're going to do that in the next 2 chains, so 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Wrap the yarn, insert the hook, pull through 2 loops and pull through the remaining 2. And I'm going to do that one more time. Pull through 2 loops, pull through 2. And now we're going to chain 1. And we're going to skip a stitch, a chain, and we're going to do 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. And this will be our second. And then 1 more. And then again we're going to chain 1, and we're going to skip a chain, and then again do 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. And this is definitely a beginner pattern. It's not a complicated lace stitch pattern, but it's great for a beginner to try if you want to try something new. And we're going to do 2 more double crochets. And 1 more. I'm going to chain 1, skip a chain, and then again 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. And then do another double crochet. And 1 more. And this will be our last grouping, so we're going to chain 1, skip a chain, and we're going to do 1 double crochet in each of the last 4 stitches this time. And we have 2 more chains, so we're going to do 2 more double crochets. And the last one. And that is the beginning of our piece. Now we're going to do row 2, which is where the bobbles come into play, and these are flat bobbles again. So we've got the chain 3, turn our work. This is our first double crochet, that chain 3. We're going to skip the very next stitch, and you're going to go into the very next one and do our first bobble shell. So we're going to go into that stitch. So skip this, and we're going to go into the next. And we're going to act like we're doing a double crochet, so wrap your yarn, insert your hook, pull it through, and you're only going to go through the first 2 loops. You're going to do another double crochet into that same stitch. It's like a double crochet. Wrap the yarn, insert the hook, you're going to pull it through. You're going to go through the first 2 loops only. and you're going to act like you're doing another double crochet into that same space. And again, we're only going to pull through the first 2 loops. And when you have 4 loops, you're going to pull through all 4. That's the first half. So now we're going to do chain 3. And you're going to go into that same stitch and do another bobble shell. And so we're going to wrap the yarn, insert that hook, same space, pull through, and you're going to go through the first 2 loops. And you're going to do just like another double crochet, wrap the yarn, insert the hook to same space, pull it through. Again, first 2 loops only. And then to complete it, we're going to act like we're doing another double crochet, wrap the yarn, insert the hook into the same space, pull it through, go through the first 2 loops only, and then you're going to pull through all 4. That is our first shell. Now you're going to look at the center double crochet for each of these groups of 3, and you're going to do a shell in the top of each of these center double crochets, and then I'll show you what to do at the end. So now we're going to look at that center double crochet and do a shell in there, wrap the yarn, insert the hook, pull that through, and you're only going to go through the first 2 loops. Wrap the yarn just like you're doing another double crochet into that same space, and pull through the first 2 loops only. Act like we're doing another double crochet, wrap the yarn, insert the hook into the same space, pull that through, pull through only the first 2 loops, and when you have 4 loops, you're going to pull through all 4. That's the first half. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and do another bobble in that same space. Wrap the yarn like you're doing a double crochet, insert the hook, pull it through. You have 3 loops, so you're going to pull through only the first 2. And we're going to do another, act like you're doing a double crochet, same space. Pull through the first 2 loops only. You'll have 3 loops now. And act like you're doing another double crochet into that same space. Pull through the first 2 loops. And you have 4 loops. You're going to pull through all 4 loops. And that is our second shell. Now we're going to look at the next group of double crochets, and you're going to go into the center. So do another bobble, wrap the yarn, act like you're doing a double crochet, insert your hook, and you're going to pull through the first 2 loops only, and act like you're doing another double crochet, same space, pull through 2 loops only, and you're going to act like you're doing another double crochet, same space, and you're going to pull through the first 2 loops, and you have 4 loops. You're going to pull through all 4, and we're going to do a chain 3, and you're going to finish the shell by doing 1 more bobble. So we chain 3, we're going to wrap the yarn, insert the hook into the same space, and you're going to pull through first 2 loops only. Act like you're doing another double crochet in the same space. Pull through the first 2 loops only. Now you'll have 3 loops. Act like you're doing another double crochet, same space. Pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 4 loops. Pull through all 4. And then we have 2 more to go, so we're going to look at the next group of triple crochets, and we're going to do another shell into the center. Wrap the yarn, insert the hook, and we're going to pull through the first 2 loops, and act like you're doing another double crochet, same space. Pull through the first 2 loops only. Now you'll have 3 loops, and you're going to act like you're doing another double crochet, same space. Pull through the first 2 loops and pull through all 4. That's the first half, so we're going to chain 3. And then we're going to complete the shell by doing another bobble. Wrap the yarn, act like you're doing a double crochet. Pull through the first 2 loops. And now you're going to act like you're doing another double crochet, same space. Oh, let me start that over again. We did chain 3, so we're going to act like we're doing a double crochet. Pull through the first 2 loops only. Wrap the yarn like you're doing another double crochet into the same space. Pull through the first 2 loops only. And our last, act like a double crochet. And pull through the first 2 loops. And you have 4 loops, pull through all 4. And we have one more. We're going to skip this double crochet, skip this double crochet, and then go into this stitch here. So you're skipping 2 double crochets into this stitch here. Wrap the yarn around the hook, act like you're doing a double crochet, pull through the first 2 loops, and then we're going to do that again, same stitch, pull through the first 2 loops only, and then act like you're doing another double crochet, insert the hook, wrap the yarn, and we're going to pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 4 loops, pull through all 4. And our last chain 3. It's 1, 2, 3. And our last bobble. Act like a double crochet. Pull through 2 loops. And do that again. Pull through 2 loops. And our last one, pull through 2 loops, and you have 4 loops, pull through all 4. And now you're going to do 1 double crochet into the turning chain. You're going to skip the next stitch, and you're going to go to this bump here. For the turning chain, if you're not used to doing them, look at the last stitch and then go 1 farther. So we're going to go into this bump here. And that is the second row completed. Now we are going to do groups of double crochets. So we're going to chain 3, turn our work. We are going to do 3 double crochets in each chain 3 space, which is the center of the shells. So we chain 3 here, and we are going to wrap the yarn around, do 3 double crochets into this chain 3 space. And 1 more. And we're going to do 1 more. And this pattern is very easy. You won't even need the instructions after a couple of rows because you're just repeating the shells and these groupings. So we have 3 double crochets here, and so our next, we're going to chain 1. That allow us to reach into the next chain 3 space to do 3 more double crochets. Wrap the yarn, go into that chain 3 space, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and we're going to do 2 more double crochets in that same space. And this pattern can be used for a scarf, a blanket. It's very customizable. And you can catch the pattern at the link underneath this video. So we're going to do 1 more double crochet into the same space. Chain 1. And then we're going to go to this next chain 3 space and do 3 double crochets, wrap the yarn, insert the hook, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and then 2 more double crochets in the same space. And we'll do one more in this chain 3 space, wrap the yarn, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. So now we're going to chain 1, go to the next chain 3 space and do 3 more double crochets in it. And do 2 more. And we'll do 1 more double crochet in this space. And chain 1. And we're going to go to the last chain 3 space and do 3 more double crochets in that. And we're going to do 2 more double crochets in that same space. And our last. And then we're going to do 1 double crochet into the turning chain. This is the top of the bobble, so we're going to skip that and then just go to the very next bump, if you can see it there. And we're going to do a double crochet in it. And pull through those loops. And that is the completion of row 3. So for the rest of the pattern, all you're going to be doing, our next row will be the bobble shells, followed by more groupings of 3 double crochet. And you can catch all the information for this pattern at the link that's under this video. And like I said, you can customize it for a blanket, a scarf, anything that you wish. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Bye.